Stairs. I'm really wondering if there's gonna be enemies here. It's weird how I just came from this, like, horrible place filled with monsters and stuff, and yet I feel more tense here. Because of the absence of combat. Monsters. Like, it's crazy. This game is a masterclass in atmosphere. Like, it's not always the presence of something that's terrifying. It's the absence of something else. Clean that. And I hate it when I just hear, like, somebody's footsteps. Hearing, like, footsteps coming from random places around the hotel, and it's just tripping me out. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna keep going tonight. I feel so burnt out from this. I've been playing for a few hours today, and I gotta do it in parts, because it gets me feeling really tense. Like, I'm so tense right now. It's just empty. Oh, there we go. Now there's enemies. Huh, interesting. No enemies, and then the little girl shows up, and now there's enemies. Actually, let's go this way first. Oh my god. And these are the ones that exist in the nightmare world. I'm not in the nightmare world anymore. But that enemy... Oh, you think you had me there, dude. Maybe I am still in the nightmare world then. Sean, oh, in loving memory, Sean Mitchell. Family regret to inform you of his passing. The funeral service will be held at St. Stella Church in South Vale, intersection of Nathan Ave and, oh, Neely Street, 11 a.m. Oh, I have... Oh, up, down. Pretty small rooms. That's nice to... Oh, 4 shotgun shells and 3 rifles. Oh, that is so nice. I'm so used to finding these in like such tiny quantities that it's like, oh. Yes. Find a full clip? Hell yeah. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, why is this open like that? Why is there a hole? That's really strange. This is the first bathroom that I've seen open. Okay, go outside. Ooh. Something big just charged straight through and broke all these fences. Oh wow, kind of weird. The fog disappears. It comes back. Lots of squelching coming from over there. Can you keep it down, sir? I'm trying to live a squelch-free existence over here. Honestly, this game must be scary for the enemies. Like, imagine the enemy looking over and just seeing, like, the silhouette of a dude. Like, it wasn't there before. And then comes back, and all of a sudden there's a guy holding a gun. Just a silhouette, though, against the... I'm gonna charge out. God, they're so ugly. Like, I think it's in a body bag. Yes. Just tank the damage. I just tank the damage. And I pulled out my weapon. You only pull out your weapon if there's enemies nearby, so that's awesome. Yeah. It's like a gardening supply room. Take a look around before I grab that key. It's just like Resident Evil. In this game, there's a lot of reaction things that happen. It's like, oh, you grab a key and then an enemy bursts into a room or something like that. Derek Helix seems to have some kind of pest. Separate from the rest of the plants, or they'll separate from the rest of the plants, or they'll all die. Sunrise week. Go to keep the sun. It was like dead quiet until I found the little girl, and now it's not. Now there's atmospheric, dark, sinister sounds playing. This is a really cool area, and I'm glad that they saved it for last. That the end of the game wasn't just in darkness. Because so much of the game I played in just total darkness. And it's such a gorgeous game that I felt it was a bit of a waste. Oh crap, another one. I'm really glad that we're back into the light. And in a really cool, building too. I'm really hoping that they will make more of these games. Like, I've never played any of the Silent Hill games up until this point. But I'm really enjoying this one. I'm really, really hoping that they can make another one like this. I'm not sure how the, like, sequels of the games are, like the original games. If they're kind of the same as this, if this is the style they're in, kind of like Resident Evil, or what. Oh. Rifle rounds, hell yeah. I need to save up some of those again. I used way too many in that fight against Eddie. Weirdo. Aftermath. Broken glass. Yeah, somebody's had a fight in here. A lot of cigarette butts and liquor bottles. And the phone off the hook. Wow. So I guess I need to go out. Yeah, it even says no smoking on the wall. Oh wow. I didn't realize that. Door's just... Something really big did come through here. Charged through it, broke all those fences, and then smashed that door. Yeah, there is something... Something's going on here. And it really seems to follow the little girl around. Or it is the little girl. You know, like... Yeah. You know, there's a lot of games that I buy at launch, and because I bought at launch, they're expensive, and I feel like I wasted money. This is not one of them. This was an expensive game. I bought at full price, and I don't feel like it was a waste at all. It feels like money very well spent. I expect I'll probably find enemies out here in the garden. Wait, did I just pocket the rotten apple? Never know. I might need that later. Wait, is this the sunrise? No. Gate. Yeah, I wonder which way she went. Because I think I'm trying to follow her around. Make sure she doesn't get hurt. Oh. Light bulb. There's a light bulb in that fish's mouth. Obviously, I need to turn it on or something. It looked like an enemy. This kind of reminds me of the RPD, Raccoon Police Department. I want to keep this saved because I like this building so much. I might want to go through it again. I want to try to keep one of the saves at the very beginning of this area. Sounds like fun to go through it again. Yeah, use the rotten apple on one of those. Well, I guess maybe I should go up now. It would be an interesting mechanic if the flashlight had a battery and you had to like manage the battery packs and stuff. Oh. Fuck that shit, man. It was a spider. It was a spider thing, man. Honestly, I think I might be done for the night. I gotta play something else for a little bit. Yeah. Wonder what I should play. If anybody has any suggestions, I would absolutely love to hear it. Oh wow, you don't really get that many saves. Like, that's not that many for a bunch of different games. I like this system where you start a new game and then all the saves that you see when you press load are linked to that save game. And then to see the other saves, you have to like go into the main menu and load another game, or just load another game through, you know, a different, slightly separate window. Like, it's that way you get just like a shit ton of saves, and there's no chance you're going to overwrite a different file. Like, it's much better like that. But yeah, so I think that's it for tonight on Silent Hill. I'm trying to think of what else I might be able to get into tonight. Let me take a look, because there's some stuff that there are a few games that that I wouldn't mind playing. Pathologic. I wanted to get into that at some point. But that's kind of a horror game as well. I kind of want to play something chill. Well, I might restart the or I just change the stream. Quite sure. If anybody has any suggestions, I would love to hear it. Feel free to voice your opinions. There's a bunch of games that I have really wanted to get into, like old school games, and then some newer school games. See, for stuff I got recently, if anybody's watching wants to, but I just bought the Devil May Cry HD collection. That's the first, like, 3 games. I've never played any of them. Okami, I played through that a long time ago. It was a lot of fun. Sekiro, I was playing a little bit of before, but I was finding it very difficult. Maybe I'd give Sekiro another shot. Just for a little bit. I feel like I need to figure it out. Let's do that. That honestly sounds like that sounds interesting for a little bit. Okay, let's try it. Oh, that sucks. There's not really a whole lot of support for the DualSense controller on Steam and Windows games. Unless the developers like specifically add in support. I just wanted to make sure about a couple things here. See, it just shows the Xbox controller. Oh. I feel like maybe I might just use my Xbox controller then, because I don't like having the button prompt show a different controller. I got my Xbox controller right here. Oh. Oh, I gotta restart the game, of course. Alright. It got, it accepted that I was using a DualSense controller, and then I changed it, and it didn't know what to make of it. But I wanted to just take a look at a couple of the settings. So I know the game starts in Japanese, and I don't like not being able to understand what people are saying. It makes it really hard to pay attention to the. Like I actually quite enjoy reading, but like I have ADHD that's pretty bad sometimes, and it's hard for me to concentrate on like the written word when there's a whole bunch of like noise and stuff. Oh, here, language, text, voice English, okay.
In the closing years of the Sengoku era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina.
The wars ended with just one arrow going through the guy you're fighting his throat. It's weird that they didn't really wear like shoes. Like they wear like sandals and like socks and shit. Oh god. It's like a sandal. It's like sandal with socks and then like rope tied around to keep the sandal. Oh god. So I'm not like super good at like parrying and stuff in the Souls games. I'm okay at it, but...
Master swordsman Ishin Ashina staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
And there's just a little kid wandering around a battlefield. Oh, I guess he's like taking swords. Oh my god, that's a sharp sword. Holy fuck.
What's the matter, Stray? Nothing left to lose.
That's so messed up. Why are you just cutting his face up?
Would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
What the
On that day, a young cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
Oh, great. Game over.
Listen, wolf. You must
Wonderful story.
never forget the shinobi code. As your father, my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me? Don't you, Wolf?
Some 20 years after Ishin's coup, the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse. And the
Long intro.
shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
Whole child master thing is so fucking dumb. Child ruler king, whatever. Makes me roll my eyes every time.
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
Looks eerily similar to Dark Souls.